Things I did before I was arrested, billionaire kidnapper Evans speaks again. The notorious kidnapper a.ka. Evans has again given insights into his operation. Evans said he wanted to kill himself when some people said the police were looking for him. He said he also read it in a newspaper that the IGP had deployed a.ka and his men to Lagos State to track him down. The notorious kidnapper a.ka. Evans at the Lagos State Police Command Headquarters, a.ka, where he is being detained, made other shocking revelations. Evans said he regretted of not leaving the country with his family, saying he failed to follow his instincts. He said he had first moved his family out of Magodo before relocating to an hotel in a.ka. He also said that his failure to follow his instincts and leave the country immediately, having known that his girlfriend's sister and gang members had been arrested, made him find himself in the current situation. Things I did before I was arrested, billionaire kidnapper Evans speaks again. He also narrated the events leading to his arrest. The man who gave me this information didn't know that I was the one who the police were looking for. I knew trouble had come. The next news I heard was that the police had visited the place and my AK-47 rifles, pistols and over 40 loaded magazines were recovered by the police. I was worried and I called my gang members wanting to know what actually transpired. They all blamed Duck, who was in charge of the den. I told them that I was going to deal with him. At that time, my mind started racing and I was trying to think of what to do because I knew that the police would come after me with force. 5 days later, I read a story in Vanguard newspaper that the IGP had deployed a.ka and his men to Lagos State to track my boys and they have also visited the den, where Mr. Junior escaped from. That was about the same time they placed a bounty of $30 million for information that could lead to my arrest. Some of my men, who got news, started panicking, but I assured them that I was on top of the situation and that the police would not get me. My second-in-command, Felix, called me and expressed fears, but I assured him that the police can't arrest me and I was also making preparations to kidnap one other person. When Suoyo, who lives in Bliss Estate, called me and expressed fears, I also assured him that nothing was going to happen. I told him I was making plans for another operation and needed him to go into the creeks and buy a new set of arms and ammunition for me, he said.